Hi guys. So I'm back. This is Venus Day, so it's Friday. So I'll be talking about today is affirmations and speaking life unto yourself. How affirmations can help you with bettering a good, just bettering so much, just bettering a good relationship within yourself. It can help with self love, motivation, but just you becoming an elevated version of yourself. How it can how it can help you out in so many different ways. So so with me, I started doing affirmations when I got out of high school. I think 19. I think 19, probably 20. No, it was 19 because I at first I didn't really understand it. I didn't really understand it until I started doing it. Because the moment I started just writing down simple affirmations, I started to just feel so good about myself because it just felt good to say them because it was me coming out of me not speaking good about myself, me not, having the courage to do this or that, like just me not having a lot of self love towards, like me not showing so much self love towards myself. And when I start doing affirmations and me speaking life onto myself, it helped a lot for me. Like if I look back now, like if I'm 21 now, so if I look back to when I was like 19, I see such a big difference within myself, like such a big difference. I was a little shy girl who didn't want to talk like that, or who just kept her mouth closed. Like it was just ugh. And I'm glad I've built such courage and such love for myself to get myself like to this point where I'm at now, because I feel so much better. Like I feel like I've accomplished so much. It only been probably like what 2 years. so um so I'm very happy with that. But how I started off with affirmations, I took it one day at a time. This is about you being consistent. This is about you putting in dedication for it, and you just showing up for yourself. Remember, it's you versus you. It's not you versus anyone else but you. Don't compare yourself to nobody neither. And when you are doing this, I started to wake up in the mornings, and I had to change my routines up. So when it came to me waking up, because I used to wake up, get on my phone, or do things that was just like, what? So my mentor, first of all, it started from my mentor. Um, I love her so much. That's why I'm just like, I'm smiling, like, oh my god, because she's do lives and things like that. So I used to be up early. Like she used to wake up early and do a live. So I used to make sure I have my notifications on when I got up, see when she came on. And when I did, I would watch, and she used to tell us about all these different affirmations, but a book that she used to read, and you just speaking what you truly desire out of life unto yourself. So that's where I started from. And then me coming out of high school, and me being this little shy little teenager and things like that, and me now stepping into being a woman, I feel like I've accomplished so much by just saying affirmations, by putting myself out there. Because I feel like when you say affirmations, you are putting yourself into reality. Especially when you say affirmations to what you really desire, you are putting yourself into a reality of it. So it helped a lot, and I'm really grateful for her. Because I used to get up and I used to wake up, her to have my journal and start writing and just write down. And it actually started with just her affirmations, or her affirmations that she would say to herself. Because at the time, I didn't know what to say to myself. I used to speak to myself in such a negative way, to the point where I didn't know what to say to myself. So when I first started, I was using her affirmations. I was using her affirmations and the affirmations that she was giving out to to people. And mind you, this is not just my mentor, this is my friend too. I love her so much. So I just started to, and of course I trusted her. So that's the reason why it was another thing where I was getting affirmations from her. But I saw the growth in her. So it was me just admiring it. So that's the reason why I started, even because I couldn't think of my own. I was coming out of me speaking negative about myself. So I couldn't think of my own at that moment. So I started with her affirmations. So I would say my affirmations because we had a thing where we used to say it in the morning and at night before we went to bed. And how we would do it. So we just started doing that at first. We just started doing that. It then evolved into us saying them in the mirror. And that was when a lot of things like took off for me because I started to understand it way more. And I started to be consistent with it, getting up and do it. I started like changing my routines in the morning because I used to go straight to my phone or anything else. I would literally start drinking a glass of water in the morning or whatever, but say my affirmations over that glass of water. That's how I really started. But just simple affirmations that I know was going to get me started. Especially what she was like, I am worthy, I am important, things like that. But hers was like, I started off with hers, but hers was just like in a like you honoring your body, you loving your body. So hers was like one of them, like, I love the body I'm in, I love the skin I'm in. That's where we was starting at. And I used to write this down and say it in the mornings, and I used to say it at night before I went to bed. I wouldn't get on my phone. I'll make sure I say that and sleep on it. I will put the affirmations under my pillow as I slept. It was things like that. So it was me creating something for myself. But I just did it because I felt so good. But it built with me saying them affirmations. And I did it for 21 days. I did it for 12, and then I did it for 14. It was just me building up to that point. And then I did it for 21 days. It helped a lot. But I did affirmations and was just saying affirmations, simple affirmations like, I love the body I'm in, I love the skin I'm in. I choose me every time. I will protect my peace. I am giving up procrastinations. My mind is healthy and filled with creative and loving thoughts. I listen to my body, but not the cravings. That one I was definitely saying because I was on a detox at the time. But but just showing you that you can create things into reality with your affirmations. So that's the reason why I would say that, But this was just the start of it. And she helped me do this a lot. My friend, my mentor, she helped me do this a lot. So this is me speaking off experience. I used to say, I trust myself fully. I am confident. And even if I wrote 15 affirmations and said those affirmations for that whole week, it was me believing in myself because it was me repeating them. So as I repeated them every day, it was me believing in myself. Like, I feel as though when it comes to affirmations, when it comes to writing, we have to be creative and make it fun for ourselves. I feel like affirmations can help with self-love, motivation, you believing in yourself, you feeling it in you feel as though you're worthy, you manifesting things into your life. Like I said, affirmations have caused me to bring a lot of things into reality for myself because it was me repeating it and making it real. And yeah, that's how I started. I started to write every day, and I still do to this day, start to um, do certain affirmations for myself. But like I said, I was getting affirmations from her and writing them down. And as I started to just read off hers and just read off, well, it was mine at that point, because I was using them in terms of my own life, so it was mine at that point. But it just felt good just saying them, and I built up that courage to create some of my own. Me thinking about every aspect of my life and what I would like to improve, and that helped a lot. Like, one of the biggest things that helped me a lot was lose weight. I was over Affirmations helped me a lot, because I feel like once I started loving my body, it created a lot of space. That it was just like me doing things that I really enjoyed and that I liked. Like, I was over, because my brother had passed. When he had transitioned, I went into the depressive state, and I was over 300 pounds. I was. And I was out. It was not, it was me being very unhealthy. So I was done with me feeling like just stagnant, me feeling like I'm weighing myself down. It just felt, I wasn't comfortable with myself at the time. But it wasn't because of the weight. The weight was never a problem. Okay? It was me speaking such love onto myself, because once I started speaking that love, once I started speaking just such joy over myself, that's when I lost weight. It's the crazy thing about it. And I wasn't even thinking on losing the weight, because when the moment I started speaking affirmations and speaking life onto myself, I started to step out of my comfort zone and do things that I've never done before. And the moment I started doing that, I didn't even know how I was losing the weight. I didn't even know. I just was doing things that made me happy at that time. So the weight wasn't an issue, or me working out, or eating better is a good thing, but it was just how I was speaking to myself. How I was speaking to myself, how I was treating myself. Because I was coming from wearing all black to me dropping all black and wearing more colors. Um, Me emotionally eating to stop emotionally eating, writing down my problems, talking to someone, going outside, meditating. It was my habits. It was my habits that I changed. And I went from I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real. I was 320, and I went from 320 to 260. I had did a detox, but when I did detox, I was like 280 after I did the detox. And I looked up, and when I started doing all these habits and forming all these habits, I went from 280 to 260 to to 250. Like, I was shocking myself because I was like, whoa, like, what the hell. So it was very shocking to me. And then to 240. So it was, I was very like whoa. But me coming to a point where I am happy. So it was never the weight, it was my habits. It was the way I was speaking to myself. It was the way that I was just doing certain things. And even though I was doing the affirmations and things like that, I had to really let them like step into be okay with letting what I said become my reality. Like, if I'm like, oh, I love my body, I love the body I'm in, I love the skin I'm in, act like it. So I started to really adore myself. Like, me wearing things that make me feel good about myself. Me wearing more dresses, getting up, getting dressed, getting real cute just because. That's what I started to do because it made me feel so good about myself. I stopped seeking validation from others because it's like, what's the point? What's the point? I don't need you to tell me that I'm beautiful. Bitch, I know I'm beautiful, okay? But it was me doing that and me stepping into that, and it felt so good. It felt so good. So what I'm saying is, start off, even if it's 10 affirmations and you repeating them 10 affirmations a day. Start off slow. Start off slow and keep going. Keep going. You don't have to figure it out. Figure the whole world out in a day. You don't have to do none of that. Start off with 10 affirmations. Start off with 10. Even if you look up some and you write them down, start off with 10 and make those 10 into your reality. Start saying them every day from the time you wake up, from the time you go to bed. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. Like I was writing down just me hyping myself up, me just being good to myself, and that came into reality, you know, like things like that, and you're repeating them. That helps a lot. It's not about because of course people have insecurities and things like that, but I feel like we overthink it at times, because I don't think it's really about like what we insecure about. I feel like it's about like who so like I was saying, it's not really about our insecurities, because I'm not gonna lie, like one of the biggest insecurities was my weight and stuff like that, but I turned that into one of the best things about myself, because I stopped caring what others thought about me, because half the time it was me wanting to shield myself away and care about what others think. And it was just like, step in who you are unapologetically, wholeheartedly. You have to speak life unto yourself. Speak life. Tell yourself who you already are. Tell yourself that I'm beautiful. Okay, I know I'm beautiful, and things like that. Just speak life onto yourself and mean it. I am confident. I am confident enough to wear this and that dress. I know I'm confident. Like respond to yourself. Like, I believe in myself. I believe in myself, and I can do good, and I can achieve each and everything I would like. You know, just you achieving so many beautiful things, and it'd be like, and you responding, yeah, I can, because I know I got this. Just you making and creating that space for yourself. And that was something that I was doing. You know, even you can make affirmations about money. Okay, you can make affirmations about money. You can make affirmations about how you are a money magnet, how you know your value, how money always come to you, how money comes to you effortless and easily, how you are abundant. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am wealthy beyond money. Money doesn't make me, I make money. I am smart with my investments. Money flows in my hands. I am comfortable and confident around large amounts of money. Affirmations like that, like you speaking to yourself with affirmations in so many different forms. Another one is you, when I was also writing affirmations, but also when my mentor, my friend, when she was doing her lives and stuff, she was stating something like you writing affirmations and basically you forgiving yourself. You forgiving yourself. You forgiving yourself. You forgiving yourself for not loving you at times. Like an example is you forgiving yourself for not loving you at times when you should have loved yourself. You forgive yourself for missing out opportunities because you were scared to go after to take that leap of faith, like things like that. And when I did that, when I did that, when I was forgiving myself for all the things that I wish I could have done, I was literally boohoo crying. I was boohoo crying because it was just like, dang, like I never thought it could get that deep when it came to affirmations. So when I did that, I was just crying. I was like, oh my gosh. But it made me feel good afterwards. It made me feel good because I listened to myself. I listened to myself. I listened to myself. Yes, I told myself I love myself. I'm confident, this and that. Yeah, but I listened to myself when I forgave myself. I forgave myself because sometimes like we beat up ourselves when it comes to certain situations we're putting in, certain things. So when I was forgiving myself, I was really, allowing me to be okay with certain things that I did in my past, but me being okay with me not always playing the hero in every story, and that's okay. That's okay. Like one of them I wrote, I said, and I put it in I put it in different terms. Like if I was in the mirror, I would write down like, I forgive you for hurting me so much, or I forgive you for allowing the wrong people in my life. Like me talking to myself. And I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up while even talking about this, because this caused me to really step into who I am. Like it was so big when I did this. Like it helped me so much mentally, because I was like I was coming from a time where I really I didn't really have I wasn't really walking in a lot of faith in myself, and I wasn't I was coming from just me not having a lot of faith in myself, and me being angry at myself for certain decisions that I made, and me not believing in myself. So when I did this, it helped me so much. Like I'm trying to describe it, but it's like ugh. So I would say those in the mirror. Like I forgive you for letting people walk all over you. Like I had to forgive myself for all of these things, to accept and allow the things that I was saying, like I am confident, I choose me every time. I had to let me letting go to let such good things in that I was already saying, you know. So that felt good. I said also, I forgive myself for being hurtful to some people that didn't have nothing to do with my internal pain. So my mentor, my friend, she was going over this with us. So it was a pretty the life that we was on. It was something very much different. Because when she said that, and because we was just all giving different ideas. So me just like being in a community that I'm still am in, it's a lot of support that we show each other. It's a lot of support. It's a lot of love, a lot of magic, and things like that going on. But there's a lot of breakthroughs also. So there's a lot of good things. But what I'm just saying is just you giving yourself that space to become you and to heal, to love. And healing can go such a long way. Like, you can be healed and just find something else that's still need to be worked on. So that's why I say, is you taking your time, is you being proud of the process that you already put in, the progress that you already put in, is you being proud of that. But is you showing yourself such love, such patience. Yeah. Yeah, just speaking things into reality, especially about who you are. Because a person can't tell me not nothing about who I am. It's about you telling yourself who you are. And believing and having faith in it. Putting faith behind that. Putting faith behind it. Like, I was saying the affirmations, I was saying it, I started seeing it in reality. I started seeing it in the actions that I took. So it's something so good. It was something very good for me. And I am the woman I am today from them. Just me taking that leap of faith and me trusting in myself, but trusting in the people around me. Because me just being in that environment around beautiful women who are going through the same things and who are starting, like, just them doing so much for themselves, it helped me so much. Because I'm not, it's me feeling as though I wasn't the only one that was going through this. I'm not the only one that's wanting better for their life, or wanting better for themselves. So that helped a lot. But that's all for today. But it felt really good to talk about this. It felt really good. But just start with just 10. Start with just 10. Be consistent with it. The whole thing is consistency. Start with 10. Even if the 10 is as simple as, I am learning how to love myself better, or I am creating a space I'm creating a space for me to love who I am. Things like that. Or I started on my notebook, so I'm trying to find it was a good one that I said that was good for me, for my confidence and my self-esteem. So yeah, I'm looking out. I said, I am creating and establishing a healthy relationship with my confidence and my self-esteem. I am opening a space for me stepping into my confidence and my self-esteem, and stepping into just so much self-love for myself. And I also, when it came to affirmation, I wrote down ways on how I would do it. So it was me being simple with it when it came to affirmations, because I had two different journals. I had my affirmations journal, and I had a journal that I write in. That's very important too. So the journal I write in, I would just take one of my affirmations and just write out just different ways of how I will accomplish it. And that sort of made it into reality also. So yeah. Now that I'm looking back at it, I was writing down a lot. Now I'm looking back at my old affirmation journal, because of course I had to write new affirmations, because once I embodied these affirmations and brought some of these affirmations into reality, I had to create new ones for myself, because I'm doing something different now. So since I'm doing something different now, I need some new affirmations, some different affirmations. So some of them I still use, but some of them I had to really upgrade. That's the whole thing about it. But that's just me stating that. And I love you guys, and I'm appreciative and grateful for all the support that I am getting during this journey, because it's something new for me too. So I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I see you guys later. Remember, take your time, have fun with this. Have fun with it and enjoy doing it. So see you guys.